In this model building exercise, we'll look at a somewhat tricky but very interesting problem. Here, let me read the questions first. A local TV station is considering how many interns to hire for the summer. The minimum number of interns that are needed for each day of the week is given below. They fluctuate between the 9 to 30. So the station has a policy that interns must work 5 consecutive days and then have 2 days off. For example, if someone starts on Monday, he or she can work until Friday and then receive Saturday and Sunday off. So the station is guessing maybe hire 30 interns would be enough to cover those requirements, but they don't quite know how to schedule them. That is, how many interns to hire on which day. So they would like to hear some proposal, and someone does propose the following hiring schedule. Now the question is this good enough in the sense that it covers the minimum requirement? Okay, so at first reading the problem, you might be a little bit confused as to how should we proceed. Well, let's think for a moment our decision variables here. So the key decision for the station is to decide not how many interns are working on each day, that's the requirement, but actually how many to hire or how many to start on each day. Okay, so knowing this, we could just say decision variables are starting on each day of the week, and on here we could say Monday, Tuesday, and hopefully we could quickly enter them. So okay, so here are the other decision variables. So as a practice, I'm gonna enter a trial number, let's say 10, and control enter. Okay, now here's our decision. Now we need to figure out, given this schedule, actually I'm gonna change the number a little bit so that as we build the model, we know what's going on. Again, these are just some random numbers. So if we know there are 10 starting on Monday, then we want to keep track of how many those 10 of them are working from Monday to Friday. And for those starting on Tuesday, they work from Tuesday to Saturday. So here's how we do. So I'm going to copy that again. This is about keeping track of numbers. And I'm going to use paste special. Actually, I'm just going to say transpose. All right, so we have here, so working on each day of week. So this meaning starting, this here is still the numbers here. Now it's actually quite simple. So what we're going to do is I'm going to say equal to B4, and since I'm using a Mac, I'm going to use Control T to absolute referencing it. As you can imagine, I'm going to drag from Monday to Friday. So this is the easy one. If you are on the PC, it's press F4 to get the absolute referencing. Tuesday, I'm gonna say equal to B5, but absolute referencing it. Again, Control T. And they work from Tuesday to Saturday. Okay, let's keep going with Wednesday, equal to okay, now we need to wrap around for people who start working on Thursday, because as we see, they work Thursday to Sunday and then Monday. Okay, so what we're going to do is equal to Thursday, and then also there's another here. Okay, for people working on Friday, there's also wraparound. They start on Friday. Okay. Saturday they will same worker wraparound. Well, was there. And on Sunday they work Sunday and then Thursday till Thursday. Wonderful. So that's how we model on each day how many interns are working. Now we need to keep track of if we have enough people. So I'm going to say total working. With this setup, it is extremely straightforward to keep track of how many are working. What we need to do, just select that and sum. Control T, so you can see how many are working. Now there's a warning, but let's take sum refer to empty cell, which is fine. It's intentional. And we're gonna say those are, we need to be greater than or equal to. This is just to make the model self-explanatory. Required. Now required is in the problem, so we quickly enter them: 20, 30, 30, 19, 25, 9, and 0. Cool. Now it is also extremely easy to let Excel let us know whether this is satisfied on each day. So we're gonna say if total working according to the plan is greater than what we have here, we need to enter greater than or equal to B25. Then we say yes, this okay. Otherwise we say comma code and no. Okay, close parenthesis and control enter. Notice I'm using this, makes this very efficient. And for completeness, we also want to enter total number of workers, right? So, and this is just a sum of our decision variables, which are up here. All right, now let's look at the proposal here. So we enter 15, 10, 10, 0, 0, 0, 5. Now let's see the moment of truth. According to this plan, every day we have enough workers. So it is a workable plan. Of course, the next question is, it is the best plan? Just look at the constraints here. Some days we have many more than we need. So it feels like there's some room for improvement. For example, if on Wednesday there are a lot of extra hands here, so can we reduce, say, to 9? As you can see, actually everything is satisfied, so probably we can reduce a bit more. So maybe we can reduce to 5. Let's see. It's still okay. So the answer to this problem is yes, the proposal works, but it can be further improved.